Hello learners, welcome to Mac. So learners, in this video we'll see something about the 2D matrix. So first of all, how to declare a 2D matrix. So declaring a 2D matrix will start from a variable name, and in a square bracket we will just put, first of all we'll put the number of rows, and then the next square bracket we'll put the number of columns. So you can see this is a 2D matrix. Okay, so if the number of rows is 5, the index of the to matrix will start from 0. So from 0th index it will goes on to 4th index. So means 4 is what? 5 minus 1 means whatever is the number of rows, the last row index will be this, the number of rows minus 1. And for the column also you can see it will start from the 0th index and will goes on to which will, here it is what, 4. 4 is what, this 5 minus 1 means the number of column minus 1 will be in the last column index. Okay, so just like this you can see an example over here. If a 2D matrix is declared as an integer of n m and rows and m columns, so the 2D matrix will start for rows it will start from 0 and will goes on to the index n minus 1th index. Okay, and for column also it will start from 0th index column and it will goes on to m minus 1th index. So this element we will get access for to what, for this the variable names, and the index will be what, 0 comma 0. Okay, and for this element you can see the row is what, 0 index, and the element is what, in the m minus 1th column index, so m minus 1. So we can just access it like this. So and also, and here you can see this element can be get can get will we get with what, the variable the row ith index will be what, n minus 1, and this column is what, 0th index, so 0. And this element can be just retrieved with you can see the variable, and then the n minus 1th index as it is n minus 1th index row and m minus 1th index, so it is as it is the m minus 1th index column. So okay, so now just see some problems based on a 2D matrix. Okay, so just see over here. So if we are given a 2D matrix of a n rows and m columns, then we have to print row wise sum. Okay, suppose there is an example of a 2D matrix, 4 rows and 5 columns. So you can see here 4 rows starting from 0th index going to 4 minus 1 th index, that is 3, and 5 columns which was starting from 0th index and going to 4, which is the 5 minus 1th index for column. Okay, so we have to add the set of elements for each row. Okay, so for such a suppose for 0th index we'll add all these elements 1 plus 2 plus minus 1 plus 3 plus 5, and within we will print the output. So, like this we will just for each row we will just take the elements such as 2 plus minus 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 1, and we will print the output. So you can see like this we will do for each row. Okay, you can see over here also for 0th index 1 plus 2 plus minus 1 plus 3 plus 5 will be what, 10. Similarly for this 2 plus minus 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 1 will be what, 11. So like this we'll just print the sum for all the rows. Okay, so what will be the pseudocode for it? So for the pseudocode you can see there's a simple pseudocode method is there, row wise sum, which will take the input of a 2D matrix. Okay, so first of all we will have to get the length of the number of rows. So for the number of rows we are taking n, so we will take the length of the matrix, and for the number of columns we can take any row and we'll get the length. So with this we can get the number of columns. So if you have to get the sum of elements for each row, so we have to iterate the elements for each row. Okay, so you can see a loop is here which is starting for I is equals to 0 and it goes on to I less than n, and we are incrementing the value of I. And now you can see there is a sum variable which is starting from 0 and it is for each row. Okay, now you can see over here that in the inner loop we are taking for j is equals to 0 and it will goes on to j less than m, and it will increment the jth value. So in the inner loop what we are doing that we are taking the sum and we are adding the element for each row, such as for a I j, a if I is 0 and j is 0, so the element will be taken as 1. Okay, so here you can see a is 0 and 0 is 1. So first the 1 will be element will be taken, and then afterward 1 the sum will get the so from 0 plus 1 it will be added to the sum. Similarly, now when j will become 1, so the other element 2 will be added to the sum. Okay, so first 1 was added, then 2 will be added. Similarly, minus 1 will be added. Okay, so 1, then plus 2, then plus minus 1, then plus 3, and then plus 5. Okay, and the result will be what? 10. Okay, so you can see the 10 is the result. Okay, so similarly, and after this loop ends we will just print the sum. Okay, and then when the counter will go over here, the value 5 will be now 1, and then again the sum will start from 0, the inner loop j will start from 0 and it will goes on to j less than m, and we will just add the sum. So suppose now it will take first 2, then minus 2, then 4, then 6, then 1, and it will add all these elements and print the sum, that is 11. Okay, similarly it will go do for all the set of rows. So with this you can just print the set of elements for each row. Okay, and now just see another problem similar to that. Now in this problem we will just print column wise sum. So suppose previously it was row wise sum, now we will print this column wise sum like this. For this set of elements for columns index 0, for the set of elements for the column index 1, this will be the sum. Like this we will just print for all the set of elements for all columns. Okay, then what we will do code for is, so for this we have to make a little bit change. So instead of starting the outer loop for the rows, we will start for the columns. So for j is equals to 0 and j will goes on to m minus 1, and we will just implement the value of j for each iteration, and here the sum will start from 0 and it will be for each column, and in the inner loop we will just iterate for the number of rows, and we will just add the sum of all the elements to the sum variable and just print the sum after the loop ends. So suppose for j is equals to 0, j is equals to 0 over here, it will enter the loop, and then for I is equals to 0 it will goes on to I n minus 1. So here you can see for j is equals to 0, and then for I is equals to 0 it will goes on till here. So 1 plus 2 plus 5 plus 1, it will be added, and the result will be printed as 9 over here. Okay, with this, similarly all the other set of elements for the other column, the result will be printed. So learners, this is it for this video. Sorry for being late for this video. So we'll be coming with more data structure video regularly, and if you like this video, just click the like button, do subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon. Thank you.